Hey guys, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about my experience on Banana Island. I did it for 7 days. Today is the eighth day, the day that I broke it. I didn't have enough ripe bananas to be continuing, so I was originally gonna be doing it 10 days, but I decided, you know what, I can't keep eating, or not that I can't keep eating, but I can't eat bananas that are just yellow with barely any spots on them. I just can't do that. So, too starchy, not enough sugar. So, some things I noticed on Banana Island. Overall, lighter feeling. My body felt lighter. I felt lighter. I felt. I didn't have. Let's see. Eating bananas, I didn't feel full like I would feel after eating 1,000 calories of a cooked meal or 2,000 calories of a cooked meal, like I had been doing before. Like, let's say, a huge plate of rice with potatoes and spinach and tomatoes or barbecue sauce or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Because basically what I would do is I would have a huge cooked meal and I would eat till I literally was stuffed, and then I would be like, wow, now I'm really thirsty, and so anything that I put in just made me feel horrible, so I would try to work that off, like work out and then drink water little by little by little, instead of eating what would satisfy me, what would satiate me, and not eating more than that. You know what I mean? So I learned on Banana Island to enjoy my food. Really take the time and enjoy it. Enjoy the food and also not overeat. Like portion control. I did a video on portion control while I was on it. You know what I mean? I did not eat. I think there was one day that I got really close to hitting 3,000 calories. But guys, I'm telling you, I ate all that I wanted, all that I cared for, and you know, 99% of the time, or maybe, I don't even know, but there was not even one day, I don't think, that I overpassed 3,000 calories. So I'm not a hugely active person either. You know what? I'm not going out training or running because I really can't, because it's really cold, and right now it's just really wet, and snow's melting now, and it's like in between. You know what I mean? In about a week or so, I bet you, when the sidewalks are cleared up, when I'll be going out a lot more, taking Chico Cambur for a walk. But right now, he can't even go outside. Like, he starts shivering when I put his leash on, because he knows, man, that wind. That's another thing. The wind here has been crazy. Anyway, I'm diverging a little bit. So, let's speak about weight a little bit. So I weighed myself the night I started day one, and this morning after breakfast of day 8. So I weighed, I believe it was something like 163, 164 when I started, 158 to end it. So 6 pounds. But let me tell you something. I believe that most of that weight is water. Was water. It was either water or, I don't know. I believe it was just water weight, because I was eating literally till I was full, like every night, until I did not want another banana. Like 23 bananas, 24 bananas. I ate all that I cared for. That's the thing, is like, on Banana Island, you're eating one type of food. There's nothing really exciting about that. Like, think about it when you're at work and you're like, oh, what am I gonna eat for dinner tonight? Is it gonna be rice with some curry powder, with some tomatoes, with some onion powder? What am I gonna put on it? Like all these different flavor emulsifiers or flavor enhancers. You know what I mean? Bananas have one flavor. They're bananas. They're sweet. One flavor. So, I mean, it doesn't. I don't know. I can't justify stuffing my face with bananas, like, until I literally feel like I'm gonna explode. I just can't. For what reason? And that's made me realize that before, and even still now, cooked food. Not that it's evil or anything. I love cooked food, but I can eat more of it without feeling like I want to stop. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense to you guys. It makes sense to me. Other things. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think I was drinking more than 3 liters of water a day. Maybe 3 to 4. I was probably drinking a little less water than I usually do with cooked food, just because with cooked food, I don't know. For me, I drink a lot of water, especially at night. So instead of having to get up and go to the bathroom 2, 3 times, it was on Banana Island one time. One time at like 3 in the morning, almost every night. So that was actually a plus. I mean, and the pee was clear. It wasn't like I was peeing yellow or dark yellow, light brown or anything like that. So clear pee, but I didn't have to drink as much water. The social thing. It wasn't so bad. Like, I told a few people, like, hey, check out this video. And I didn't get, like, any, are you kidding me, bananas, that's all you're gonna have? Just bananas. I didn't really get that, which was really cool, because, like, normally people would be like, and even me, when I first came to 30 bananas a day, I was like, these people are nuts. And then I started learning more. I started learning why it wasn't nuts. So, I don't know. That's about all. I mean, overall, I give this the thumbs up, guys. Banana Island made me feel good. Will I do it again? Probably. Maybe in a year or so. Go back and try to do it for 10 days. Here's what I will do if I do it again, is I will buy a whole case of bananas, let them ripen before I even start. You know what I mean? A whole case. Trying to think of anything else. I just feel good. I feel light. I feel light on my feet. I feel energetic from the past week, you know. Don't feel slow, sluggish, or anything like that. And I didn't get much sleep last night because my new puppy wanted to sleep in my bed, and I kept putting him in his own bed. And then I put him out in the other room, and he started whimpering, and I felt really bad, so I let him back in. And I lost probably an hour or two of sleep just because of that. But then I was like, you know what? You gotta just let it go. I mean, sleep. Don't stress over a dog sleeping in your bed. Who cares, you know? If he wants to sleep in my bed, he's fine. Yeah. I think that's about it, guys. If you guys have any questions for me, what I was feeling, anything that I missed, because I feel like I didn't really go over a lot, but I'm also trying to think of what I can tell you guys. So if I left anything out in this video, please leave a comment, and I will either make a video after I have a few comments, or I will reply right to you. So thanks, guys. To just let you know what I've eaten today, day 8, I did start out with bananas because that was all I had. I started out with bananas. I had a 5-banana smoothie. Shortly thereafter, I went to the store, picked up some rice, potatoes, halos, those mandarin oranges, some tomatoes, and spinach. So, just to get me through the day. So I've had a bunch of those mandarin oranges, the tangerines, and I've had 2 potatoes so far, and a can of beans that, I've got this big box of canned beans that I have just as a reserve, that I've kind of made over the last year, actually. So I'm just dipping into that a little bit, and that was actually for, just if the shit hits the fan, I'm going to that, so, not really, whatever. Alright, like I said, if you have any questions for me, please go ahead and put them down in the comments box. I will address them in another video. Thanks, guys, and yeah, give it a try if you feel like, I don't know, if you want a change of pace, if you feel like you can't control your portions, go ahead and give it a try, I mean, there are haters out there, but you know what? Carb up, because what's the alternative? Think about, what is the alternative? Eating a high-fat diet? Eating meat? Eating dairy? No thanks. Alright. Take care, guys.